Yerp, it is your boy G20 and welcome back to NHL 20 Franchise Mode with the Detroit Red Wings. Welcome to Detroit, Motor City, Hockey Town, Rock City. Detroit's got to pick something. They really got to pick. You can't just have all the titles. That's not how it works, especially if you're Detroit. I'm sorry. Anyways, we are back on the Detroit Red Wings franchise mode, and we are beginning the 2021-2022 NHL regular season. We just had the second overall pick, Leonel Froese, who is a franchise sniper on our right wing, so he is going to be huge. Now, I have started Leonel on the third line. Relax a little bit. That if I put him on the first line, it hurts chemistry a little bit. So we're going to keep him on the third line. We're going to get him some experience. And when he has earned more ice time, we're going to swoop him up right to the first line. It's not going to take that long, okay? If he has a good start to the season, boom, we're going to put him right there on the first line. But other than that, these are our lines. There is some work to do. I don't expect this team to be the greatest team of all time. But this is about building Leonel Froese for the future and getting maybe one more piece because we really need a piece at defense here. We do have Ronek, who is developing slightly. Chalowski is also, we would like to see a little bit more development out of Chalowski, but he's going to have first pairing minutes. He's going to have a +3 for chemistry, so he better do something this year. We added Dustin Byfuglien to the roster this season, so that should be interesting. And the third pairing is all right. Moritz Seider is another one of those guys where I'm going to play him on the third pair a little bit, and then halfway through the season, we're going to boost him up to the second pair so he can get a chemistry boost. But I just don't want to overload him with minutes. Moritz Seider does have a lot of specialty teams minutes. He is on the power play. He is on the penalty kill, all that stuff. Let's just go right away to the first power play. You see we got Leonel Froese. He's getting first power play time. Chalowski is. Moritz Seider is. So the kids are going to develop, hopefully, through that. Zadina also, don't sleep on him. He still has some room to grow. He's 21 years old. A lot of people, a lot of y'all have given up on him, but he is a real player. So let's just keep him. All right, let's keep him, and let's see where he goes. I just realized we're going to have to sign him an extension this season, so that's going to be a little bit interesting. Our second power play unit, not as good, but we do have Tyler Bertuzzi and Jairose, so those are going to be players that hopefully get fed beautiful passes by our boy, Alex Galchenyuk, who does tend to get a few assists in his simulation. So hopefully he does just that. Dustin Byfuglien boosting that second power play unit. Now, the penalty kill, it's not the greatest. We have N, who has, I don't know, man. He's got to do something around here, so we put him on the penalty kill. He's probably the best face-off man for the job. I don't want to overload Larkin, so I didn't put him on the first penalty kill unit, but he probably could be, but he's going to be helping Leonel Froese kill penalties. Apparently, Leonel Froese, he's a sniper, but apparently his penalty kill strategy is good, so I don't know. I ain't going to argue with it. We're going to put him on the penalty kill. Just get him some more minutes. He is the second penalty kill, not the first. So that helps. I just realized Leonel Froese is number 13. That's, okay, he's going to be 13 for now. If anyone's going to take Pavel's number, it's going to be Leonel Froese, because Leonel Froese is going to be a freaking monster, all right? So I'm kind of okay with it, simply because he's going to be the one guy that is, oh, I forgot to look at the goalies. Rip, my bad. He's going to be a one guy that is actually going to somewhat fill Pavel Datsyuk's shoes. Hold on now. We are going to go to the goaltenders. Our goalies, Devin Dubnyk, 83, probably going to be his only season in Detroit, if I'm being perfectly honest, and Casey DeSmith will be our backup. He's had some good seasons. He's had some rough seasons. Let's hope he has a good one. And our spares, nothing. Just Joel Armia-Ruda and Madison Bowie. Madison Bowie, he's not on the team because, look, man, 26 years old, top 4 potential. He's not going to reach his top 4 potential. So that sucks for Bowie, but it is what it is. There are going to be casualties. Now, let's look at what we got going on as far as contract extension goes. We should have a couple of players. Dustin Byfuglien is definitely not getting extended. I'll tell you that right freaking now. It's just not happening. Jairose would be nice. He would be nice to extend, but we do have a lot of top 6 forward. Jairose and Pierlini. We're going to have to make a decision between those two, and it looks like it might be Jairose because he already wants an extension. It just might be, man, but it's going to have to depend on which one of these gentlemen performs the best, because we only can keep one of those two, realistically. Okay, I'm not paying $6 million. I'm not paying two players $6 million for that role, all right? And Zadina. Zadina is going to be a little bit of a challenge. Let's just right off the bat, he's 21 right now. What does he want? Okay, he wants a 3-year deal at $4 million. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Matter of fact, Oh, snap. That is good. That would bring him, that contract would start him at 22, so that would bring him right to 25. Oh, man. He's going to be on our first line, too. I might be okay doing that. Hold on. Let's see if we can just talk him down just a little bit. 4.7, that is still a deal for us. And like I said, it should bring him to either 25, maybe 26, though. I'm not sure exactly what Zadina's birthday is, but I don't know. But it could open up the floor for us to have one more great player while Leonel Froese is on his ELC. You know what? I think I'm going to do it, and we're going to figure that out later with Filip Zadina, because I don't want him to go on a tear and then have his price go up. Robby Fabbri is another one of those top 6 forwards. It's going to be a little bit of a logjam here because we're running out of roster spots. Pierlini's already on the 4th line, so we're going to have to make a decision between Pierlini, Hyros, and Fabbri. They can't all stay. They're pretty much interchangeable players. Okay, I'm not saying they're the same in real life. I'm saying in the game, they are pretty much interchangeable players. And we do have some other players that also require some extensions, but nothing major. And goalies, it doesn't really matter. I don't think we're bringing any of those back. Unless Casey DeSmith goes off and he deserves another backup contract, we might extend him. But other than that, I don't see anything. Injuries are off because I don't want to micromanage it. Let's get the show on the road. Let's see what we got, man. Hopefully we can sign our boy Zadina for a quick 3-year contract. It was an easy decision. Okay, so there you go. We just re-sign Filip Zadina. I don't want him to go anywhere. Okay, ideally, I would like Zadina to stay on the roster as long as I can. I know that at some point with Leonel Froese getting absolutely paid, it's going to be an issue to keep him and Zadina and possibly Larkin. But we're going to have to figure that out a little bit later. We could get Jonas Donskoy right now for a 2nd-round pick. That's unfortunate, Colorado, because I might do that if I needed anybody to be on that offensive core, but we really don't, man. We have a lot of forwards. We do not need that at this time. Though I might just trade Brandon Pierlini because on the 4th line, he really should be higher up the lineup, so I'm thinking we can flip him for someone who can play on the 4th line where he is right now and add a little something extra coming our way and basically get a free asset out of it. That's what I'm thinking we can do with Brandon Pierlini because he is the odd man out here. Oh my goodness, look at that. Hyros, as we go back to the main menu, I was going to go back here to see the lines, but Hyros is the leading point getter, so it looks like Hyros is out here and wants to remain a Detroit Red Wing. That is crazy. Let's see what is Leonel Froese doing. Maybe it's time to move him up a little bit. I don't know. Oh yeah, Bertuzzi's another one of those. But Bertuzzi's signed. Yeah, Bertuzzi's signed. We have Pierlini and we have Hyros. Oh man, so that 3rd line is really working it. Okay, Froese only has 3 goals. 5. We might need to do this, but that's going to hurt the chemistry. And I really don't want Mantha to be on the 3rd line. I feel like Mantha... Oh, you know what? He's 27. Mantha could be on the 3rd line. Boom. Okay. We're not going to trade Anthony Mantha. Not right now, anyway. 2 years, we might trade him next year. It might be a thing next year, but we're not going to do it right now. He just topped out his potential, so yeah, there it is. Now, as far as Brandon Pierlini goes, what are you doing? Only 2 assists in 13 games. You know what? It might be time to move on from Brandon Pierlini. That's what we're going to do right now. Let's go, and I know that all the comments are going to tell me, oh, just go to Trade Finder. We're going to go to the Trade Finder. We got 2 seconds from the Anaheim Ducks. I would like someone to play on the 4th line coming back in the deal, but 2 seconds is really good. A 2nd and a 3rd, get out of here. Arizona. The Flames could give us 2 seconds as well. Sheesh. It looks like we're only getting draft picks out of these. All right. That's not ideal, but I think we can find someone to play on our 4th line. You know what? We're going to take the 2 seconds from Anaheim. They put Joel Armia. Okay, that's fine. And oof, that 1st line took a hit. Hold on, Zadina needs to be on there with Mantha, perhaps. Mantha doesn't help the chemistry, but let's do this. Boom. All right, so now we fixed our lines. Hyros definitely needs to be... Actually, Hyros was doing work on that 3rd line, so we're going to do this. Nope, that doesn't work. All right, Hyros, your new partner in crime on the 3rd line is Robby Fabbri. Robbie Fabry cannot take faceoffs. Okay, so we're still going to have Nielsen. Oh, that's another one. Nielsen's coming off the books, ain't he? Oh, yes, he has $5 million. Boom. We are getting cap space for him. But, all right, Joel Armia, not going to hurt the chemistry. Boom. We just got 2 free second-round picks out of a player that we were honestly wasting. Brandon Pierlini on the 4th line is just... nah, you can't have that. You just cannot have that happen. That's not worth it. And I love Brandon Pierlini. We just cannot have that happen. That's just very unfortunate. So we're going to keep going with the sim. I know we just hurt our roster a little bit because Pierlini is a lot better than Armia, but who cares? We're not at the winning portion of the winning cycle yet, okay? We are still in the middle of the rebuild, and we are trying stuff. Adam Larson for 2 seconds. I just got 2 seconds, Minnesota. Do you think I'm going to give them away immediately to get Adam Larson back? No, sir. No, sir. Our defense score, I actually like our defense score. We don't have a stud, but we do have some quality players and some good prospects, okay? If Chalowski can just finally hit that stride of development, it's going to be great. Charlie Coyle. No, that's too many assets for Charlie Coyle. I don't want that. And Zadina's going to improve. He's still got that medium elite, man. Y'all are sleeping on Philip Zadina. He's going to be an elite player for us, all right? Let's just do that. We gave him a short deal. It's going to save us money in the short run, but hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us, but it just might. It's all good, though. That is a risk I'm willing to take because our priority is Leonel Froese. That's going to be our main centerpiece of our cap structure, and he's going to be the one that dictates everything else that goes on around the roster. So it's all right. Philip Zadina, he might be a casualty, but we're going to have to wait and see. I like Dylan Larkin, though. I've had a few comments tell me, trade Dylan Larkin. I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. Unless it's a huge opportunity that really helps us, I'm not going to do it because we don't have that number 1 center to replace him. Marco Rossi might be a number 1 center at some point, but right now he's playing in the CHL. Okay, we can't have him up here on the first line as a 74 overall. That's just not going to work. It's all good. Until we have that replacement, Dylan Larkin ain't going anywhere unless we can trade him for something like a number 1 stud defenseman that is really going to help us in the future. You feel me? It's going to be one of those Ryan Strome for 2 seconds. You just had to throw in that 7th, though. Hey, New York? That's interesting. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Evander Kane has been traded. All right. That's an interesting trade. It's a pretty big one. Evander Kane is a bad motherfucker. Why would you do that? But now we're going to start the simulation to the trade deadline, and we're going to see what we got going on. Michael Furlan and a 3rd for a 2nd, a 3rd. I'm not that comfortable with this. If I were in a situation where I would be trying to compete, I would do it, but I am just not. We are in a situation where we want the team to be hanging around. Like, we're not trying to be a doormat anymore, but we don't want to win that many games. Let's be honest. One more good draft pick because we still don't have a defenseman. One more good draft pick where we can draft a really high, really good defensive prospect would be huge. That is what we need, and it would pretty much complete the rebuild. We can sign a goalie in free agency or whatever. Zach Smith, interesting. I love how it says claim. Like, your cursor is automatically on claim. He is 78 overall, Ottawa Senators. He fits well on the penalty kill. What is your contract? You're expiring on a penalty kill in the 4th line. This might actually help us. Your face-off rating's not that good. It's not that good. No, I'm not going to do it. I ain't going to do it. No, not today. Like I said, I just explained why I didn't do that. We're not trying to compete. All right? We're just trying to hang around. And we are doing it. 25, and 5. That's a lot of 5s going on. Maybe we had some good luck in our future. I don't know. And just like that, it's 25, 27, and 5. Well, it's okay. We're going to the trade deadline, and I honestly don't think we're doing anything. I really don't think so. Unless we get a huge offer from a team, I don't think we're going to do anything. I'm open to suggestions from the comments, as I always am, but you're going to have to come up with something incredible. Whoa, Philip Deneau, hold the phone now. Baines we're not going to use. Philip Deneau for 2 seconds is whoa. Hold on, 4.7 mil. Let's just look at him. Let's just look at Philip Deneau. I don't know. Hold on. Philip Deneau is an 83. He's got 26 assists. Wow. All right. He's a really good player. Two-way forward. He would fit in best on the second line. That would put Chucky on the third. Do I want to give away assets for a guy that is expiring in a year that we're not trying to win? The answer is no. I am not sending draft picks for that. That is just not intelligent. Not intelligent asset management at all to do. So we're going to decline that trade. And here we are at the trade deadline, 28 and 6. We're okay. We're hanging around. We're being very Detroit Red Wings right now. This is fine. This is perfectly fine. Dylan Larkin is still our leading scorer. It's going to be okay, Dylan. We're going to get you some help. It's happening. We're going to be a little bit better shortly. 24 goals for Leonel Froese with 18 assists. That's pretty good. I think the Leonel Froese that this character is based off of had a 30-goal season as a rookie. So this is pretty accurate from the looks of things, right? This is pretty damn accurate. And he was not scoring that many goals in Zurich. He just wasn't. That's interesting, man. Zurich, the simulation for European leagues is interesting. It's really weird sometimes. But 42 points as a rookie at the trade deadline in 62 games. Very good for Mr. Leonel Froese. As far as the other players go, Philip Zadina's got 16 goals, 28 assists. He's having a good season. He's having a pretty damn good season. 18 assists and 15 goals for Chucky. All right. Look at you. Look at you. I like that. I really like that. Mantha, 28 assists and 9 goals. He's playing very well. That's pretty good. Robbie Fabry, 21 assists and a couple of goals to add on to it. Hyros has slowed down a little bit from his hot start, but that might have to do with the fact that Leonel Froese isn't on there. Nielsen's coming off the book, so it doesn't really matter. What has Joel Armia done? Oof, Joel Armia is not a great player. But it's all good. The rest of our fourth line, Adam Ernie, actually 22 points is not bad. And N is actually having a decent season considering he's mostly here for his penalty killing. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Hold on. How many goals? I'm interested. This is the only sort of deep dive into stats I'm going to do here. How many of these are power plays? Game-winning goals has got 3 for Froese, so that's good. He's got 7 power play goals and 12 power play points. So he's got that big slap shot on the power play. You love to see it. What is our goaltending looking like this season? 905 for Devin Dubnyk. You know what? That's okay. And 893 for Casey DeSmith. I think he was a little bit better last season. Yeah, he was a 906 last season. So a little bit of a fall-off year for Casey DeSmith, but it's all good because we weren't trying to win anyway. So, like I said, if you guys got some suggestions for the trade deadline, let your boy know, and I just might take it. But it's going to have to be good. It's going to have to be real good for me to do something because I think we're okay. We're just going to have to ride this out and wait for the good opportunities to come and just wait for the roster to get better as the winning cycle continues, all right? That's the plan so far for the Red Wings. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please hook your boy up and push the like button in the face, pan the hell out of it, comment, and subscribe. I'm G20 Man. As always, I love you guys, and I am out this bitch. Peace.